Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I filmed a video before this one, but I think I'm gonna post this one first where I go off on like, welcome back. I know I haven't posted in years, so stay tuned for that one. But today's video is going to be on our goals, our resolutions for 2025. This year I am doing it in a different way than any year that I've ever done it because if I'm being completely honest, I don't stick to the goals and they're gone within the first month or first couple months of the year, and then I have quit all the goals and then I have the same goal for the next year because I didn't do it this year. So this year I want to try something new. If you work in a business, I'm sure you've heard this like saying, but in different quarters. So I'm going to break the year up into 4 quarters, into Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. And then that way I will set, sir, I'm filming a video. I will set goals for each quarter rather than a year goal. So they will be smaller goals. They will be like just getting into the habit. And a fun way that you can do it is I'm setting up 4 different categories. I'll add a photo in so you can see it better, but it's health and wellness as category 1, hobbies, growth, and business. So health and wellness is going to be everything, fitness, all that. Obviously the title, health and wellness. So my 3 goals for that, I want to get to 5 goals, like 5 focuses. But off the top of my head just now, 3 goals. I want to work out 3 times a week. Me personally, I have hiccups. I lose motivation very quickly. And then if I like have a day off, I won't want to work out on that day because I don't want to waste my day off with working out. But I think if I start myself off with 3 days, like you have to work out 3 days a week, and then we can add in more. But that gives me like, if I work out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then I'm like, oh, I got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday that I don't have to work out. That's great. And I think that'll motivate me more to like at least get it done, where that's our first goal. Work out 3 times a week. Don't need it to be big. And then the next one is to lose 5 pounds. This is just for Q1, like, so we are breaking down. So say you want to lose 30 pounds this year. We are not going to say in January, I want to lose 30 pounds. From January through April, you want to lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever your goal is. But we are not putting in our head that we want like those big goals. Like if you write them down, awesome. But for these first months, we don't want to be knocked down when end of January, we've lost 1 pound and we've already lost all of our like momentum because we're not seeing the like payback that we want. We're going, what do you have? Okay. We are going ourselves at a reasonable number where in the long run you can know that like your goal is 30 pounds. It is 50 pounds for the year, but when your brain sees, oh, in this first quarter I lost 5 pounds, that was my goal, bam, we have that motivation and that, oh, I actually just completed one of my goals. And then my next one for health and wellness is fix my sleep schedule. I am the type of person that I love getting up early, watching the sunrise, but I am also a night owl. So I can stay up till 2 a.m. without an issue, but the waking up without an alarm does not work for me. Like if I don't set an alarm, I'll just sleep until my body decides to wake up. I can go to bed at 9 and still wake up at 10, 11 the next day if I don't set an alarm. So fixing that schedule, I would like to fix it to where I am waking up without an alarm at like 5:30 ish. so that I have time before work. Moving on to the next category, hobbies. We want this, me personally, I'm gonna do one that is like, I'm learning 3 new hobbies this year, but, or however many you pick. But me personally, I want one that like gets me active, one that gets my brain going, and one that's like beneficial for sure. So mine is tennis or pickleball, or both. I bought a pickleball set, like the rackets and balls, this last year. You just need 2 people to play both of those basically. So you gotta find somebody else who is committed to playing it, unless I go to like, I don't know, somewhere that takes it. Roller skating is another one that I picked for this year. I bought skates a couple years ago, and I haven't been able to do it. I live in a very rainy state, so unless I want to go skate indoors, it's kind of hard. But this year I'm going to work on skating more when it is nice outside. And then the third one is craft sewing. I want to learn how to make a quilt this year. I bought an embroidery machine this last year, and I started learning how to use that. So growing in that. Say hello to Cedar. Say hi, you're in camera. So learning more of that and growing in that as well. And then growth. Things I want to grow in this next year is my handwriting. I do not write good. Probably barely better than a doctor's handwriting. And then I want to learn how to, I don't know what words to use, but like communicate better and like talk to people, like understand people better, because I'm a great, like, I can listen to you all day. You want to talk to me, go ahead, but I don't know, I'm not good at like what words to say. So growing in that. Growth / hobbies would be my big goal is to read 30 books this year. I read 22 this last year. My goal was 15. I am not a big reader in any means, but I am working on getting off electronics, my phone, watching TVs, all that, into more of reading and growing that way. So this last year I surprised myself with 22, and this year I'm just going at 30, and then we'll see where we go. I've already read 1 whole book, and then I've started 3 other ones. So I have just right now I'm reading Anne of Green Gables, and then a thing to work with communication. So the talking one, words to say, I think I forget the name. And then I am reading just a fun book for me to read from a military sergeant. And then for the last category, which is business, I have always wanted to open up my own businesses. I have quite a few that I want to do. This year I'm picking one that I mainly want to like work on. Hey, leave that alone. Thank you. Thought it would be easy leaving them out and filming, but apparently I should have put them in a different room. So starting a business, I want to open up a coffee shop. In business, I have pay off my car. I bought a new car this last year, and I would love to pay it off this year. And then my third one in business would be to buy a duplex. My goal would be to own houses in each state that my siblings live in. I want to own Airbnbs and stuff like that. So that would just be my first step. But that's what I have written. Obviously the business one is every month, but I'm working on figuring out what like what steps I would need to take and start for opening up the business, and setting a goal of how much I would pay each month to pay off my car and stuff like that. But for the video's sake, that's what the goals are. And then these will be my like little goals. So like we're in Q1, which is January through April, so it's gonna be cold, possibly snowy, rainy, not the best weather to go roller skating. You could maybe play tennis some of the days, but honestly, for these first few months, main focus would probably be the making the quilts, the learning embroidery and stuff like that. So that will be what I focus on of hobbies, and then those hobbies will kind of move on with me through each quarter. The health and wellness are for this quarter. I want to work out 3 times a week. I want to lose 5 pounds, and I want to fix my sleep schedule. Those are an absolutely like a Q1. What am I trying to say? A stepping stone into the rest of the year, but like a Q1 goal. Fix my handwriting. That could take 4 months. It could take a year. But that goal of just like these 4 months I am going to focus on my handwriting will work out a lot better for me. The reading 30 books is for a year, but I don't want to set per se a goal of like, I want to read 5 books in this quarter, where it's like, I can, but I don't think I need to. And then the growth of like learning to talk to people, that will probably grow throughout all the quarters, but for this one, that is going to be my specific like work on talking to people, and then next quarter will be something else. But those are what my goals are so far. Like I said, I want to get to 5 in each category, but those are all that I can think of right now. Another thing that I was thinking that I'm gonna do, that I'm gonna show you, is I got this calendar that is completely blank. It doesn't have a year or anything. It has this on the side, and then you can write in the days. Where for me, I did each category in a different color. And then on the calendar, say it's my day off, I'm going to write what hobby I'm gonna do on there, and I'll write the hobbies in blue, mainly because I like it looking colorful, not just black and white. But then it also is going to like be in my head that like, oh, it's blue, like it's a hobby, let's work on the hobby. Or I'm like, I want to do some growth things, then I know that it's green and I'm doing growth things. But I'm going to write it down like my work schedule, and then like on a day off be like, okay, the hobby and the growth are gonna be main focuses, stuff like that. But I just like, it's just a blank calendar. A normal calendar would work too. Blank ones mean that I don't have to write it down every week. But yeah, that's my goal for this year. I hope you guys like this video. I'm going to work on posting at least a video a week. I would like to post more than a video a week and just get in the habit of doing it again. Because I love making videos, even if nobody watches them. What are you doing? But honestly, I like just putting it out here and then seeing my growth through the years. I mean, the last video I posted, I had, I believe, short blonde hair. It's a lot different now. But I hope you guys like this video. If you want any more information about anything, let me know. If you guys want to see a specific video, let me know. Bye. See you next time.